A mind which is not agitated is eligible for understanding this Vedantic knowledge. And like this body is there, but I am formless. Like Guruji gave a beautiful discourse for good 2 hours. And the disciple just walked away. And Guru had to yell, "Come beta, prepare some food for me, I'm hungry." He said, "Guruji, Shivoham. Manobuddhya ahankara chittani naham." You said that you are not body, you are not mind, you are not senses. So who is hungry? Guru said, "Yeah, sure. Now you have become Jnani in one day." Eh? Guru said, "Okay, just before leaving, you should do the pranam. Come and do the pranam and then you may go." So he comes to do his pranam and he bows and puts his head down onto the ground. And then Guru gave some powerful prasad, at his back, gave a thumping punch. And he started yelling and crying and he said, "What is this? Why are you beating me up? I am in so much pain." Guru said, "Pain? You are not a body. Manobuddhya ahankara chittani naham. You are not a body. Where is the pain? If there is a pain, then show me the pain." He said, "How can I show you the pain? It's not physical. It's not gross." So Guru said, "Okay, my dear, so is my hunger, not gross. Yeah? So it was your job that you should take care of my body so that it is well fed, rested, healthy, so that tomorrow again I can sit and yap to you, speak to you and answer all your questions. You just can't walk away by saying, okay, Shivoham, what about food and seva and why should I do it? That's not how the things are. So in ancient days, any seeker who would go to a Mahatma to seek higher knowledge, the Guru would put a lot of testing first. So for years they are serving the master, they're brooming, cooking, fetching water, and doing whatever the Guru says, doing all kinds of seva, menial jobs, nothing is big or small, and doing the pranayams and yoga and preparing their mind and body while serving the master, so that one day the Guru is kind enough to give that understanding and intelligence to the seeker. So we are formless and yet we have body. So you can't say that form and the formless are like antagonists to one another. No, they are not diametrically opposite to one another. Very nicely, you are in this body. And one day this body was not there, and one day this body will be again gone. But you will be still here very much. But because of the incomplete journey, a new life, a new body will be given. And then again you have, I was just reading one of the email which I received from England. This lady says that her 5-year-old son started talking about a woman who died at age of 104, and he was saying that she was my friend and I miss her. What are you saying? He said, "No, she was my friend, 104 years old, and I miss her." He said, "But people don't live for that long." And he said, "No, people live for 110 also." And then there were some news about Eastern Europe. And then he said, I just walked into the room and heard the voice about, taking that name of the particular city. And he says, "This city was not like this. It was much beautiful than what it is now." So how do you know? He said, "I know it." So how? He said, "I know it." So she wrote to me, "What's that?" He's talking about strange things, and he's asking me that, Granny, everybody dies. Nobody lives for long. And Grandpa has taken very good care of his body, but even he will die. And everybody dies. And you will also die. It's a 5-year-old boy speaking this. And she said that I'm so bamboozled. I'm so shocked. Such things he's uttering that I'm amazed and dazed. What's that? Well, for you, he's a 5-year-old boy. But the mind is not 5 years old. Mind is very ancient. Mind is very, very ancient. And this is not the first time that he got a body or a life. Hundreds and thousands of bodies have happened. So sometimes the mind carries on those memories. And they are so clear and so clear that that is like a reality for that particular individual. Like I had this 6-year-old girl. I asked her, what do you want to be when you grow up? She said, I'll become a Swami. Huh? I said, yes. I said, not a doctor, not a lawyer. She said, just a waste of time. What will you be? She says, I'll be a sannyasi. And she fought with me that why don't I have a school over here so that she can get education here and she doesn't have to go back with her parents. And she says this to her parents also, I won't be with you for long. I am going off to Guru. She's just 6 years old. So, bodies are new, mind is not, mind is ancient. Mind is very, very ancient. And you, my dear, are eternal. You are Satchitananda. That's what your real existence is. Seeing oneself as body is not the true. This is like a superimposition which we have done because of ignorance. So we don't realize who we are and we see this body as me. And out of sheer stupidity, people have created this kind of divisions in God also, form and formless. So if you worship a form, you will go to hell. If you worship a formless, you will go into hell. And then say, how can you worship a formless? But formless is the reality. And some says, no, it's the form which is the reality. And they are having this debate and fight amongst themselves. It's just because of lack of true knowledge. That's it. And these new religions which happened in last 2000 years, the beauty of some of these great individuals actually never got the real, I would say, representation what we have now. But in case of the Upanishad, there is no twisting of facts. And we have these beautiful Upanishads, word by word, verbatim, the way it was thousands of years ago. We still have that. And it's a continuity which is going on. And it's not a hearsay written after like 40, 50, 80 years after that great person is gone or not physically available. It's not like that. Dhamma Sutra of Buddha got written much after Buddha's demise. So the continuity is broken, and well, as long as anything which is said on the basis of fundamentals of Vedanta, I love and respect. But Vedanta, the Uttar Mimamsa, the 6 schools of thought, of philosophy of Bharat, doesn't say his belief. Not even once. Yes. For the benefit of the people, I just recently gave a commentary on Patanjali Yoga Sutras. I got to know about that somebody in North America is selling a course on Patanjali Yoga Sutra and he's charging some 10,000 US dollars. I said, whoa, too much money. Well, Americans have a lot of money, but still 10,000. I said, well, so I although spoke in Hindi, but then I got this, all the discourses translated into English and made it available on Amazon. So that those who wish to know about what is mind, what is yoga, what are the 8 steps of the yoga, what is consciousness, what is subconscious, what is the macro consciousness, what is Satchitananda, what is Ishvara, who is a Jiva, who made the world, how did that happen, and who am I? So all these details, but exclusively about the mind and the intellect and the diseases of the mind and what to do to remove these diseases of the mind. What should a person do to reach the highest state of samadhi, the full absorption, and the full absorption of the consciousness? And what is the awakening? And what is samadhi? How many types of samadhis are there? What are the obstructions in the yoga? What are the ways and means to remove those obstacles? This all detail comes in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So I have made it available in Hindi and in English. And there is my videos which are in Hindi language. I get to meet some students who were doing MA Philosophy. And those were the days when my Patanjali Yoga Sutra was being aired on a satellite channel. And these students met me and they said, we couldn't understand all about this Patanjali, but then we got to see your program and we heard it. And that's how we got our gold medals in our exams. And it's thank you to you. Is it the way the teachers were teaching, we were not getting anything. And it's only through the lectures which were on the YouTube and also on the satellite channel. So we have benefited a lot being a student. So it's not about just getting a degree, but Patanjali Yoga Sutra is a scientific paper on understanding what mind, what consciousness, what intellect, what is the methodology where you can rise above being just a body to realization that you are Satchitananda. And it's a perfect sutras for anybody who wishes to walk the path of yoga especially. And yoga and path of bhakti, these two are like, I would say, accessories which prepare anybody's mind who wishes to rise finally to come into the field of Vedanta. That is the highest knowledge. So I have given you a lot of homework now, right? And so please do use this. These books, these commentaries, these videos are there. And simultaneously doing the practices, like doing the breathing winds. That's a Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. It's a beautiful music. One of the sannyasi is a very good flautist and music composer. So he composed a special track where there is this subtle music with my instructions coming in. So it helps you to sit. Music kind of creates a wall and cuts you away from the external noises and disturbances. So using like breathing winds or using like a track called Pranav in which the Om chant is being used, or using any other guided meditations. Meaning I'm not teaching meditations, but what I am teaching will definitely lead you to that point where the meditation will happen. Meditation can't be taught. This is the biggest misconception. No, it cannot be taught. I cannot teach anybody to be Einstein. It's 10, 20, 30 years of exploration in the science world to become an Einstein. Similarly, the meditation can't be taught, but the ways and means and the preparations where you finally reach to that point, where the meditation happens, it's like a bloom which happens. You just have to prepare the soil, the watering, the sunlight to the seed, and to the sapling growing up, and to the plant, and then to the buds. And then finally the buds are blooming. That blooming is called meditation. Can't be taught, can't be rehearsed, can't be created. But still the ways are to lead you to that point. So step by step, step by step. And I think so, that's my love for all the humanity, where I'm not asking you to pay something first, or take my course first, or give me some fees first, and then I'll teach. I've just made it available. Go to the app Amrit Varsha and get it. But there are some things which are made available onto the YouTube. We don't even have to go to the app. So just go to the YouTube, type in, and there you go. You have the thing. And then wherever you might be, in Antarctica or Timbuktu, Beijing or Bangalore, Christchurch or Chicago, doesn't make any difference. That gives you, this is what I call the scientific way of treading this path of spirituality, Adhyatma. This is the way. Open for exploration, open for your inspection, open for experimentation, open for your direct experience.